shakedown video. Probably about an hour and a half of driving around. I don't know if I'll make adjustments or not. We'll just see what happens. So that's kind of my whole thing with making adjustments. I don't make them just to make them. I make them when I feel like I need to make them. But the thing is, you drive around long enough, you'll find something to adjust. So I'm gonna do full stint here. See what I can get my lap time down to. And I'll do a couple short stints to go a little bit better at the first couple laps. Do a couple 5-lap stints. Trying not to overdrive the car right now. Just trying to keep it on rails. Baby it. Especially those front tires. I feel like you can cook them pretty easy in the beginning. Oop, not paying attention at all. I got found a Kindle in the garage. So I'm trying to use the Sim Racing Labs app, which is pretty cool. But really shouldn't be adjusting it when you're going into a braking zone, if I'm being perfectly honest.
They said you cut the course.
Really trying not to overdrive the middle of that corner. Really trying not to overdrive anything right now. Going for that later middle to late apex there. Felt like my line was a little off, so I just lifted because I was probably gonna push those fronts pretty bad. It's always hard to make adjustments too when your set feels pretty good, which just does.
Car stopped on the left. Go to the top. Got a slow car on the right.
Lift a little bit in the middle of that corner so it rotates enough. Those are getting some good heat in them now, getting up to pressure. I think it's the heat that matters more than the pressure, so. See if we can get them on the front straight. Treat it like a race. There we go. That's how you'll get a lot of your passes too, is just being patient, let somebody else make a mistake. Trying to get a late as apex as possible there. Definitely the corner I'm having the biggest trouble with is the last one. Bumps just kicked her loose a little bit.
You got a slow car on the left. Go to the top. You got a slow car on the left. Car stopped on the left. Go to the top.
Pretty good line through there that time. That's good. Got some fast guys in here to get some good time information. Now they're all leaving for a race. I get the track back to myself. Very helpful.
Car stopped on the right. Car stopped on the right. Car stopped on the left.
Everybody's just pulling up. Come on,
the
get off
left.
the
Go to
line,
the
dude.
top.
Come on, bro. Don't stop on the fucking racing line. Shit's retarded. Selfish. Like nothing will piss me off quicker than that. Like, how hard is it to just let your car go off track? Like, you have to try to stay on the racing line. Those are all qualifying, but still, even qualifying at that speed is pretty damn impressive at those times. I got some work to do. Just with the amount of time I put in, which is only half an hour so far, it's not really, you know, I'm as fast as I should be right now. Gotta put in that effort to get quicker. This thing in curbs is just comical. Like, that felt like 2 feet of travel right there. Starting to overdrive it. Thought I was gonna go. I'm like right on the edge of driving too hard right now. But lap times are going down. Oh jeez. Almost bend it. I think I might have too much front brake bias. The fronts seem to be locking up a little too much for my liking. So let's go 4 clicks to the rear, see what happens. And that will help us on entry on the sweepers with the car rotating. I just gotta be careful because the car was kind of sketchy, so under braking, so that'll make it more sketchy. Alright, now my main goal is not locking up the front so much. Woo! That was fun. Ah. Too fast on entry. Nice little sector. Hey, Guana, how you doing? Yeah, no, I've been on iRacing quite a bit now. Yeah, I like it, man. I think it's a lot of fun. Feel like you can drive it on rails, you can get it a little sideways. The only thing that's kind of comical is the suspension. When you hit curbs, it's pretty pogo-y. Yeah, I like it. It's got a good feel to it. That's a really good bite out of that corner. I cannot figure that corner. I think somehow I need the front to bite more. That's like my initial thoughts on making an adjustment right now. Like, I love the way it gets through there. I can feel everything through the wheel. I can feel all the little bumps. I like it. I like that adjustment I made with the brakes, so it doesn't seem to be hurting me. It does seem to be helping me a little. Goes really good through there. Maybe a little bit of understeer towards the middle and the end. That felt pretty good that time through there. I just feel like the setup's at a point now that I might have to run, 50, 60 laps before I can really start making adjustments. Because I think you can always make a setup better. It's just how much time do you need to put in to find out what that adjustment is, or if you want to start doing like experimenting. Oh, come on, slow down. There you go. Really pay attention to my braking point. It's kind of on a recovery braking. Starting to speed up though. Yeah, it's always hard to make adjustments when the set feels this good and you just keep getting quicker. It's a good problem to have. Unless you're trying to make videos about adjustments and give people some insight on what they do. But then I guess it also kind of shows you that sometimes you don't need to mess with the setup. Because all this is my Donington set. I don't think I've adjusted a single thing on it other than that brake bias. Now I'm starting to be able to run 40s pretty comfortably. Gosh, not really paying attention to where I'm braking. I'm gonna start finding a braking point for that corner. I think that's what's screwing me up. I'm looking more at the angle of how I need to get into the corner. If I could get to low 40s, I'd be happy.
Got a slow car on the right.
But
Car
with the
stopped
amount
on the
of
right.
laps
Car
I've
stopped on the
ran,
right. Go left.
not his fault. See, that's a situation where I can't be mad at the dude. The other guy that just stopped right here to start a race, that guy's an idiot. Or he made a bad decision. Let's not be so harsh. Whoop, 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 whoop. Boingy, boingy. It's a bummer too, because I was right behind those other two Caymans. It would have been fun to practice some passing. What's cool is I'm using this called Sim Racing Labs. It's like a website you go to, and no, it's not a website. It's a app you download. It's really simple. And you just click on it, pops up a window, and then basically what it does is it creates a server on your computer to export all this data and information. And I have it hooked up to my Kindle over here, so I can go over here, hit crew chief. I can see the track 70 degrees. So now it tells me the track's actually getting hotter, where I couldn't do that before. I'd have to get out of the car after the run, go look at the information, then I'd see, okay, track's getting hotter. So now it's cool, and then I can just, there's so many different widgets and stuff. And I can go over here, I can hit the standings tab, and I get all kinds of information on the standings. I can see what everybody's last lap was, all kinds of cool stuff like that. It's really, really badass. And the crew chief app's cool because I can just hit like fuel, 4 tires, it'll figure out all the fuel I need to get me to the end of the race and everything. It's pretty legit. Looks like I got a little distracted because this lap sucks. Start focusing again.
Got a slow car on the right. Car stopped on the left.
Again, I'm not even paying attention to where I'm braking. I'm just looking at that apex right now. Like it's all using different yeah, I know what you mean. A lot of Europeans in here, and I mean it's super early. For me it's early, 7:30 in the morning. So all the Euro guys just popped off a race. Keep chipping that optimal down. That was a damn good corner. Probably could have got on the throttle a little bit sooner or not slowed down quite as much. Still have no idea where I broke. Can't seem to really figure that one out. There we go. Broke into the lower half of the 40s on my optimal. Woo. 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 God, there's just something about a good handling car. Like, how's that just make so much sense? We're like human beings. Cars have only been around 100 years, but like, my connection with a fucking car, when it is hooked up, is like, I don't know, man. It's about as good as it gets for me. I was made to do this shit. It's so weird. They're so not designed to race cars. And yet, here we are. God, that's fun. But see, it's starting to push towards the middle to end. I mean, I was flying through there. So, like a touch of understeer, but I mean, I am flying through those corners, but right now I can't really think of what I need to do to the car to maybe help it, or if I even need to help it. I'm still on the fence. Maybe go a little bit more rear brake bias because the fronts are just barely brake locking up there. Let's go another 2 clicks to the rear. Uh-oh, we're fast. It worked out. Car's kind of hooked up right now. Oh. Weird braking on the down, or see how it just kind of whipped out on me when it downshifted? Woo, this is fast. I just butchered that corner. It's just, the car's just fast, so it doesn't even matter if I screw up now. God, I love it. It's just so weird how it just, I'm actually driving worse, and then the car just like, I just, to prove it, I just destroyed that corner in my lap. Oh my god, a 39 optimal? Let's go. Like, I'm not doing anything different, but then the car just starts to, like, that lap got considerably quicker. Kind of bummed I didn't finish it off. I don't know, man. I think I might just put this in the stalls and call it a day this week. You know what? I might just run a whole bunch of laps and see if I can figure out a little bit more about the car. But, I mean, it's a good set. There's no real reason to do anything to it. Shit, I'm breaking into the 39s. Ah, too fast. I had it too, because initially it was perfect, and then I let up a little bit of pressure on the brake pedal, and that was just enough to screw up my entry speed. Ah. I unwound my steering, because I thought I was going to turn in too much, and it took me offline. I unwound too much, because you don't ever want to do that. You just want to have like one turn in. You don't want to have to like double steer. You don't want to have to double throttle through a corner. Okay, so it looks like I'm braking like right when the grass starts, maybe like a foot or two into the grass after the curb. And that grass curb starts. Alright, what do we got? 2 laps left? Yeah. Too fast on entry. I get just a little bit more rotation through there. I'm being real picky. And here, I just need to get better at driving that corner. For some reason, I got a big hang up with it. For some reason, that lap was really slow. I guess it's not really slow. It's just my optimal's getting so low now that it doesn't take much to get a plus.
We're running low on fuel. We should be able to make it to the end.
That curb doesn't grab the car as much as I thought it would if you get up over it. Actually doesn't really seem to do much to it at all. Jeez, the amount of grip it had coming out of there was awesome. Too focused on my braking point. I need to focus on that right now, so then I can get that figured out. I'll get the apex figured out. Damn, dude, that was gonna be a good lap too. Kind of messed up the second half of it. See if I got enough fuel to do one more. Probably run out.
You have about 1 lap of fuel left.
Oh, no. Alright, I'm happy with that. For first stint. And track's up to 71 degrees, so when those guys ran those times, the track was 2 degrees cooler, so there's that to take into consideration too. Okay, this is a little different though. I'm actually gonna go down on this guy because that's a pretty big imbalance right there. As far as percentage and wear, I mean, that's like ideal. I mean, look at that. We're within 1%. Like, that tells you your handling's really good. Like, if, let's say this was 85 and this was 93, that's telling me the car's understeering way too much. This tells me I'm driving the car pretty damn neutral. So, everything's adding up to being good. That being said, this is a counterclockwise track, so these right sides are getting a lot of work, so this pressure's way higher in this one, so I'm going to bring this down. I can't bring this down because I only go to 15, so... I think the only reason I brought that up was for last week, because last week was a clockwise track, so opposite, so that makes sense there. What I kind of want to do, I know I said I was going to do short runs, but right now it doesn't make sense to me. Because if I make an adjustment to the car, it's better on the short run. I won't know if it's better on the long run. I don't know if my car's going to get better, because now my optimal times are for the later in the stint. So I'm going to make an adjustment, and then let's do another full stint. What I want to do is get the car to turn in a little bit more on entry. Oh, not change brake bias. Actually gonna go to 50.3. What's this place called? More turning. Things I can do. I can increase. I mean, how much more of this do I have, though? Oh, I got a lot. So, since we are kind of like nitpicking stages of the setup, that's kind of when you want to start adjusting your shocks are like the last thing you want to adjust. I mean, if you want, you can put them at a nice baseline, but to really like fine tune the handling, the shocks is like the last thing you want to adjust. We'll do two things. And they're gonna fight each other though. Because the other thing I want to do is I want to increase. So I got a weird problem, right? The car's a little twitchy on some corners under braking, and on some corners it doesn't want to turn in the way I want it to. And in order to, what I want to do is to calm down the braking is increase more rear rebound stiffness, because that'll kind of just slow down how fast the weight's transferred to the front. But that's the exact reason I'm increasing. I want to increase the rebounds, the bump stiffness on the front too, because when you increase that stiffness, it transfers the weight faster to the tires. So you're kind of like pulling the car two ways, right? So do I just do the bump stiffness and see if the rear end, see what the rear end's like? I think that's what we do. So 3 clicks, is that gonna be enough? See, but also, what do I have a problem? I don't have this one. So another thing I want to try and do to kind of help, because the corner I'm having trouble with the front not sticking is second to last corner, the downhill sweeper. What I'm thinking, if I increase some of this, or maybe I won't do this. Because instead of getting the weight to transfer faster to the front of the car, what I'm thinking is increasing, let's increase this by like double. So if I increase this, it's gonna affect how the car transitions the weight from the front to the back, right? Because this is the rebound, so now we're slowing that down, so it's gonna transfer weight to the rear slower, so that's gonna create a more controllable feeling when the weight's transferring. But it also could create understeer, because now you're not getting that weight going to the back as fast, and it's not transferring the weight to get the rear end to rotate more. So that's something you gotta think about. But you know, the car doesn't just go front and back, right? It goes side to side. So this also controls the rate at which the car or slows down this shock from releasing as the car is rolling over to the right. So that's where my head's at right now. My head's thinking as we're going down into that corner, I want to keep that left front as low, as long as possible to help us turn through the corner. So that's where my head's at. Not really sure it's gonna work out, but we're gonna try it. And this could help us. I mean, I still remember this specific adjustment helping me in the rough GT3 around Phillip Island. I still remember the corner it helped me on. And it was the same thing. It was just like the car wasn't holding the corner. It was a flat corner. It wasn't like this kind of corner though. But the car just wasn't holding the middle of the corner, and I just did a couple more clicks on that rebound stiffness, and then the front was just, the car was all about just holding down and rotating the rest of the corner. See what the track temp is now. So now I'm not so much worrying about times as I am just overall feel of the car. Ooh. I do feel like that's helping. Track is 72 degrees, so it's 3 degrees hotter than when I got in here now. And a little understeer there. Lazy on my downshifts. Woohoo! Cold tires. Yeah, I got sketchy. They're not fully up to temp tires. Pushing through there. So again, this is a corner I've been referencing. Like right there is where I need to just keep turning. Oh, front's still locking up. I'll try some more rear brake bias. Do another full percentage to the rear. I hate that off track. Such a weak off track right there. Yeah, I wish they'd change that. This front's still on a block up. Let's try another click to the rear. Another percentage to the rear. I'm not really noticing the rear is breaking loose on me under braking, so the only thing you gotta really worry about when you keep putting more brake bias to the rear is the rear end will want to start swapping around on you under braking. Ooh, slow down. Broke just a fraction too late. I like the way it's rotating through the middle right now. I don't know if it's just because I still got new tires on it or what, but that felt pretty doggone good. It's a pretty good lap too. You can see it's just slower in a straight line right now because the tires are doing whatever they do. I know some of that's fuel too, but it's mostly the tires that makes the car faster in a straight line over a stunt. I wasn't really paying attention to my brakes on turn one. See how the brake bias was doing. I feel like the car is faster, but you also got to remember you're getting faster just by running laps. But woo, it's rotating really nice through there right now. Don't do it, buddy. Don't do it. Let's see what's the track at. .72 still. There you go, brakes feel good there. Pretty conservative on the first part of that whole sector, and then got a better exit out until the slower tires kicked in. Car's starting to wake up. might be able to go like, I'm just gonna go individual clicks of brake bias now. Ooh, it feels so good on exit right there. I think it's hooked up. It is hooked up. I'm running my fastest lap way quicker than I was before. That guy behind me is pretty quick too, about the same speed. He might be a little bit quicker. Oh, front's locked up a little bit still. Got another click back. Woo! That felt good. Look at that, doing a nice little power slide out of the corner under complete control. Come on. Yeah, that helped. Oh, come on, John. Come on, John. Butchered the shit out of that corner. That would have been my first 39, gosh darn it. Well, he's trying hard, boys and girls. He's trying hard. And go another click back with the brake bias. My line is garbage through there right now. Turn. No. I knew I wasn't going to make that corner, but I still wanted to make it anyways. It's alright, we're hauling ass. I'm just bummed we're not racing with that guy anymore. I'm not getting like wide enough on entry for that corner. Just love the way it gets out of this corner. It'd be such a fun like straightaway after that corner. Just have a long straightaway. Still rotating through here nicely. That's what I need to do last lap. That right there. Alright, about halfway through the fuel. Bad turning. Alright, I think I'm liking where the brakes are right now. Just want to get that official 39. I haven't got one yet. Just gonna finish this stint and call it because I feel like this set's probably my best set yet. I really like the road Atlanta, but this feels really good too. Let's see, what's the track doing? It's up to 74 now. So that's also something to take into consideration. I was getting quicker and the track was getting hotter, so I would say the setup is definitely going in the right direction. That was a good sector. Is that going to bring me down to a 6? 39.6? My entry on that corner is just no bueno. So far out. But that was actually pretty good because you just get such a wider angle on there. Might even be ideal, but it's hard to do. I feel like this is gonna be the first 39. Nope. Be my best lap, but I won't do the first 39. Whoa. We broke way too late. I was thinking about something completely different. So I like how you can get up over on that curve and it doesn't just start driving like on train tracks. I was kind of afraid of that. There's going to be a lot of times you're going to be out up on that curb when you're right behind somebody, get a little arrow push or push a little wide, get up over that curb. I mean, the main thing I adjusted for was that corner, and it's doing exactly, I mean, it's behaving like I want it to through there, so.
Car stopped on the left.
I'd have to say that, oh ho ho ho, you made a mistake too, my friend. Here, let's wait for him.
Got a car on the left.
Oh no, I want to race. I don't
left.
want you to dive bomb me, bub. It's alright. I'll sit behind you, see if we can learn something. Yeah, especially in that corner. This'll be good though. This is where you really see like what you need out of your car. You can see exactly where other people are beating you. Get used to braking when you can't see your braking. Damn. Alright, I don't care. That was a good session. I know that the car is fast. They're decent. It's decent enough to be a good mid-packer. That's all I want.
Thank you.
It's also cool on this app I got. There's one part of it I can... Of course, now I want to buy like 5 Kindles or whatever, all used. But you can set it to like pit road. So like if you don't know where, like it's telling me it's counting down. It's like 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3. It's telling me where my pit stall is, which is really useful. And I could actually show you. So that's kind of what it looks like. And then where the seconds are, that's where the countdown is. And then it's telling me how long I'm in pit lane. That's cool. Then you can go like that's the standings. It's like that's all the different stuff you can see for standings, which is pretty cool. And then this is the crew chief. So these are like the 3 main tabs I use, and it's all just through like a window browser. So you can see like the track temp, all that stuff. It's pretty cool. And then that's all like the buttons to hit. All you do is you just tap those things, and it'll do all those things you see on there for your fuel and stuff. It's pretty cool. Highly recommend it. Sim racing apps. It's all free.
That's it. Go.
All you need is a browser. That's all you need. I'm using a Kindle, so it'll work on goddamn near anything if it'll work on a Kindle. Alright, so... Oh, geez. How much did we adjust the brakes, though? Does it still look like that? Ooh, minus 3%. Still looks like that. What the fuck just happened? Did it automatically do it itself? Like, I don't... Oh, let's test it. Oh, it went down to 0. So let's see if we go... It's adjusted by 1. Get out of the car. Garage it. Chassis. It just threw me off because it went from 47 to 50, and that was the exact percentage that... Okay, I guess it doesn't adjust it. Alright, so we need to go to 53% then. But yeah, that's good. Alright, so yeah. That'll probably be it for the videos this week, and good luck racing, guys.